Even if you are a millionaire, are you sure you're going to worry less about money in retirement, or are there new worries that might just creep into the picture? Oh, by the way, of the more than 3,500 customers we serve, less than 5% of our clientele who are enjoying a worry-free retirement are millionaires, which certainly goes against the grain of what the financial world keeps telling savers and how much money you're going to need in retirement. So let's assume you're that person who wants to be a millionaire and have no idea you would have all of these new worries spinning around that you'll have to manage and juggle, kind of like this guy. So what does spinning all these financial plates have to do with the newfound worries facing millionaires? Well, let's look with this powerful graphic constructed by our own Derek Hudson. Wait a minute, Derek, is this the best you can do on that graphic, partner?
Well, I asked AI to make it look like you. Sorry about all the folds.
Okay, our first new worry you'll have when becoming a millionaire. The biggest and costliest worry of them all. Yep, we got to get a drum roll for this one. That's right, increased taxes. Folks, as I always say, the more you make, the more they're going to take. Here is a truism I've discovered, folks. You got to listen closely on this one. More money, in almost all cases, creates more taxes. And the only way to deal with this worry is to meet with a retirement planning firm such as Tony Walker Financial so we can create a plan to deal with what I call your tax tumor. The next worry that comes along with being a millionaire, the idea that now, all of a sudden, you need to explore more investment options such as gold or Bitcoin or different stocks, maybe real estate. In other words, more money sometimes creates this faulty notion that you need more different types of investments, or what the financial world likes to call diversification. Now, what I found is more investments oftentimes creates more work. So be careful adding more of those investments to your asset mix just because your assets are growing. The next worry, forgetting that what got you to millionaire status in the first place, i.e. investing all of your money in mutual funds, for instance, may not be the strategy that will keep you there in retirement, especially when you need to start drawing money out of those tax-infested 401ks and IRAs. And let's face it, what if we had another 2008 and you're needing to draw money? Not good. All right, the next millionaire worry, how your heirs will handle this money when you die. And not only how they're going to handle the money, but possibly how much in the way of taxes they're going to be saddled with. This year alone, at Tony Walker Financial, we have lost 65 clients to death, 55 death claims last year. We meet with the surviving spouses. We meet with the adult children. And all the time, I can tell you this, most of these folks are worried sick on how to handle all of this inherited money, especially if people don't have a game plan. But we can help in that area. And if that's you out there, maybe you've got money and you don't have a game plan and you're worried about what happens when you die, we can certainly help you. One of the ways people maybe cannot handle money is evidenced by the number of lottery tickets people are buying who are wanting to be millionaires. In fact, they're buying numbers of lottery tickets in record numbers. All folks desperately wanting to become millionaires. Speaking of winning the lottery, in my first book I published some 20 years ago, The Worry-Free Retirement, I featured an actual lottery winner who had approached me as to how to invest what little was left of their $2.5 million lottery winnings. The result of winning all this money, it was too late to help them because, quite frankly, all the money they had won was pretty much gone. But what if you are still alive and have this $1 million? Let's keep moving here. Do you keep it? Do you give the money to the kids now? And what if you live long enough with all this money, only see it payable one day to your favorite nursing home? You've got more worries when you have more money. And now, speaking of nursing homes, many people are rushing out and they're purchasing complicated trust agreements, gifting money, and a lot of these folks are not sure exactly what they're doing. But that's the worry of having more and more money. So what about these millions of dollars out there too that the financial world knows that you've got? Where are you going to go for answers and help? Do you answer the call of all those dinner seminar mailers piling into your mailbox? Or do you head over to the local library or university to hear the latest pitch from a financial advisor pretending to be a college professor? All in hopes of, that's right, folks, you turning over your millions to them. Here's another issue with having more money than you know what to do with, especially for Christians who have been taught to be good stewards of their money, whatever that's supposed to mean. And then they create this guilt over having more money than they ever thought possible, a feeling they often get, which brings on more money, a feeling that often brings on what I refer to as the guilt trip gospel. Oh, speaking of guilt trip gospel and being consumed with money, heard a pastor once tell the story of one of his parishioners who wanted to give him his stock, so the pastor accepted it. The pastor went on to say that this stock literally kept him up at night. In other words, he was watching this thing day and night and losing sleep, watching it go up and down. And what did he do? In desperation, he gave the stock right back to the parishioner. Again, sometimes money can rob you of the joy when it's supposed to create all of this freedom to use and enjoy this money the way it's supposed to be used. And maybe that's you right now. Maybe you fall into one of these camps that you're already a millionaire and you're worried about money, or maybe you don't have a lot of money but you're planning for retirement. Well, either way, folks, we want to see if we can help, and we've made this so easy to do. We call this the 10-minute fiduciary phone call, and it's absolutely free, where you and I will talk by phone, and if it merits, if I think I can be of help, we're going to meet in person at either our Bowling Green, Louisville, or Lexington, Kentucky offices. So take advantage of this free offer. Log on now to TonyWalkerFinancial.com. Click on that Let's Get Started button, or call us anytime at 877-499-9255.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips. And be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.